Hey guys, happy Wedding Wednesday. I'm Lindsay and I'm so excited to introduce our new weekly video blog called Wedding Wednesdays. I would pop a confetti popper, however, I'm clearly in the comfort of my own home and I've learned the hard way that although confetti poppers are fun, they're also very messy. So we're going to be bringing free new content every Wednesday talking about all things wedding related. If you want to get on our mailing list to access this content, you can just email us at weddings@mode-event.com. Again, every week we're going to be providing content that hopefully makes the planning process a little more enjoyable. That's the goal. So the topic this week is a hot topic. It is the topic of postponement and rescheduling your wedding. We have several couples that are having to do this due to COVID-19/coronavirus. So we want to talk about things that you should consider during the rescheduling process, as well as things to consider after you have officially postponed. All right, let's get started. So, just like you did when you booked your original date, I would recommend coming to the venue and saying, what dates do you have available in these months? I would try to give them a couple of months to work with, hopefully, because as we all know, everyone is in the middle of rescheduling, postponing. So all of the 2020 dates, spring, fall, are being pushed into the late fall, winter, 2021 as well. So dates are becoming more limited. On that note, I recommend being more open-minded than you possibly normally were in the past, having a Friday or Sunday wedding, because fact of the matter is a lot of the prime dates are getting eaten up. Okay, so you'll ask the venue for some dates and they will send you a list. I would then bring that to your family and your close friends, your wedding party, let's say, people who you feel that have to be there. I would cross-reference that and say, okay, give me four, try to land on 4 dates that work for everybody to then run by your vendors, because vendors are also having to push all of their dates, which is eating up options. Okay, so you'll go to your vendors and say, these are the 4 dates, what do you have available? They will then come back to you and you will cross-reference all of their availability. Hopefully you will find one that stands out and that will be your new wedding day. Whew, okay, so you'll confirm that with your venue. Say, hey, this worked for all the vendors. Can you send me a new agreement? They will send that over to you and then you will ask all of the vendors to do the same. Just say, hey, this worked for everybody, thank goodness. Please send your revised agreement. They can get that over to you. All right, now that you are locked into the new date, one, you deserve a drink, whether it's wine or bubbly or maybe a hot beverage like I'm drinking. But it is now time to tell all of your guests. There are a few ways to tell your guests that you have rescheduled. Some of our couples are sending new invitation sets out. Another option would be sending a change of date card, similar format to a save the date card. Usually it's like a postcard type of structure. We've also had couples that say, you know what, we don't want to invest any additional money into this. We're just going to call, text, email, do social media posts, and get that information out to their guests digitally. You can also do a combination of things. So, if you have a wedding website, make sure to update that. If you have hotel room blocks, they will likely need to send you a new link to send out to your guests and upload to your website. Unfortunately, most hotels are not able to just simply shift the room block over to the new date because rates change over time based on a number of things. So something to keep in mind. After you have the venue, vendors, and you've notified your guests, it is now time to push those last final details meetings. So this might include your final venue walkthrough, tasting with a caterer, maybe a tasting with your cake bakery. That's a fun one. Also, you might have a final fitting for your dress or tuxedo, hair and makeup trial. Just listing off a few things to consider. I know the list is long, but if you just tackle it now, then hopefully you can breathe easy for a bit between now of postponement and then your actual wedding date. So again, email us at weddings@mode-event.com to get on our mailing list. Through our mailing list, you will get access to all of our content that we'll be putting out every week. We really are here to hopefully make this process a little more enjoyable, less stressful, and we are here for any questions that you might have for us. So email us. We hope to hear from you soon, and we will see you next week. Bye. I am not even meeting you, so why did I say nice to meet you? Determinant? Dependent on. Dependent. What are words? This is just getting worse and worse. I don't know anymore. This is just a mess. Why is this such a mess? I don't know. Probably because I've done it 20 times. This is not so easy if you want it perfect.